Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Cloud Angel or Angie here with another video. Today's video I'm gonna talk about how a controversial topic is Apex dying. Now I want to start out by saying this is my opinion and what I think. So don't go to the dislike button and be like, oh, no, 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 this is video trash. It's not dying. It's not dying. I hear me out. Just hear me out. Okay. Now Um, I played Apex since I say almost like 2 weeks after launch, and I liked the game. I mean, it was a good break of Fortnite, dying of like stupid bugs and stuff, and I thought Apex would dominate Apex, like no, I mean Apex would dominate Fortnite. I mean, let's be honest, man. Fortnite was at a bad state. I think it was around the time when they un undid Siphon, and everybody was upset in the community, especially the pros, and everybody switched to Apex. Now Apex wasn't popular just because it released on like just right there. It was it was there because it was a better skill gap because people were like talking about how people are getting better now in the skill cap. Fortnite just deleted the skill cap basically, and Apex rewarded good players actually. Now this is what they were known for at the start of the game, so this is why a lot of streamers played it. Now I guess they've been trying to fix the LMG problem, like for example Spitfire and the Devotion and stuff like that. Now the Spitfire did get a nerf. Now this the I think the fire rate got decreased, but still like when the game started out, like after a couple months after it released, everybody was using Rockin' Spitfire or R301 with the Spitfire because Spitfires could take out a whole squad, and it was kind of turning into a Fortnite for a little bit because like one time you could take out a whole squad with a Devotion or a Spitfire and just aim recklessly and die to a stupid person who doesn't even know who they're aiming at or hip firing. Now I think this is a bad path because remember when Fortnite had the spray meta and stuff like that, well, and you know that the spray meta was really bad. The SMGs were really bad. Everybody was mad at it, and like they needed to nerf it, and and that's what Apex did. But I think they took the approach in a wrong way. Now Apex could do a lot of things to fix now. Now I want to talk about the wingman nerf actually. I think the wingman nerf is just kind of useless if they're just trying to help the noobs be like, oh, the wingman kills me in 3 shots. All they did was really just decrease the fire rate and the max size, which the max size is just to prevent from like people popping off early game because like look for example take a look at Dizzy. That man's a god at this game. This man, if you give him a wingman like in the first couple seconds, he's about to take out like 2 squads. And people were known for doing that, and some people did that, and people complained about that to Respawn, and Respawn took it seriously, so they winged the wingman, and I think that was kind of useless because the wingman's still pretty good. I mean, the DPS is kind of trash, but the wingman is actually pretty good, and I still kind of use it to this day, even though I'm kind of trash with it. But just Apex in general is just a good game, but I think they're not dying. That's what I'm saying. Like they're not dying, but I feel like they're in a trouble state where like they are not doing their best, like listening like updates frequently because I mean think about the Gibraltar and Caustic buffs. Now the buffs were pretty good, but you know thinking about it, do you think the Gibraltars and Caustic still are in a disadvantage? Look at Gibraltar. You only got 10 less damage, and he's still kind of trash because they didn't think about how people track. Because when you track, he's like the easiest to track because of his big hitbox. I mean, he takes less damage now, but I mean, Caustic got better though. His traps got better. But I'm just thinking about Gibraltar. I think Gibraltar didn't get enough love as Caustic did when they were thinking about the patch. Now, Gibraltar's not as bad as he used to be. Caustic was like he was situational, but I think that that patch when they buffed them it was kind of gone to waste, but at the same time was useful. I mean, I think they could have just done more to make those characters better because Apex in general is just all about speed, all about speed. That's why you see Bangalore's raids, lifelines, and Octanes because they're fast. Movement is key in this game. Unlike Fortnite, where you just build for cover, and in Apex, you actually have to peek and actually have skill. That's why I like this game at first. But it's kind of starting to turn away from that, where they're just listening to the noobs in the community and like stupid kids on Reddit. Now, at least they haven't like what's it called? At least they haven't done any major changes to the game. I just think they need to add more content or spice up the game more because after a couple weeks I was playing Apex, I kind of got bored of it because I've been just doing the same thing over and over again. Get like second place with like 3 kills, die, like same thing. I mean, the game's kind of boring if you don't land Skull Town. Let's be honest, because anything else you don't because this game needs action. It needs more content. Like it needs more like it's kind of boring if you just don't land Skull Town because there's not a lot of action or you don't because most of the time when I play Apex, my teammates are just off there dozing around and just like playing, like looting for an hour. And I think Apex should just fix something about that, about how like players just like stop looting a lot or like decrease the drop rates of a lot of things, or I don't know, maybe just fix things about it because I'm tired of like brainhead noobs just looting for the whole game and then when it comes to the three last teams they just get bodied real quick, you know? And I think that's how everybody started out. And I mean, like not except for the pros, you know, they were just doing their thing. But any any type of BR game, I think we should not be looting that much. And I'm kind of getting off topic here, but like, I think people by now time BR games, I think people should learn how to actually stop playing, start learning to play the game instead of just looting. But that's just my opinion. Now back to Apex. Apex, it just needs more content, more weekly updates. And for me personally, if they added more legends, then it'd be more fun because it gives us more variety to play as characters. Because it's like if after a couple weeks you just see all of just Optanes, Pathfinders, but Bangalore's and stuff like that. Like you never see Mirages that much. You never see like because they just don't pay attention to this character so much. You know, if they add more variety, people can counter each other and make the game more fun. So like Mirage is better against a certain type of other character, but a Lifeline does that to the character. You know, like it's like somebody balances each other out. You know, because like remember when Offtake came out, like he could run Infinity because he had his heal thing out, and I agree on that patch where he should not regain health that much, and I think that was a good patch on a respawn site. But at the same time, look about Bangalore. Look what happened to Bangalore. She got nerfed because she was kind of good when the game first came out because she could run when she ever got shot, and that was kind of good. I don't think that was necessary for them to nerf that because, to be honest, I never noticed that she would run like really fast, and I didn't notice her speed would be that bad, like that fast. And you know, they just need to spice up the game, and I think they should just add like certain more content, like crossplay, more guns. Like they added the Havoc this season pass. Oh, let me get on the season pass, bro. The battle pass was kind of whack. Because we had Octane, and yeah, we only got one legend, and Octane was good and fun. And then all we did was just get character skins and just like gun skins. That was kind of just boring. The battle pass was like kind of a waste of money for everybody. Now, like they could have done more on the battle pass and just spice it up. And I think it was kind of atrocious or kind of bad, the battle pass. That's why I didn't buy it. But their cosmetics is pretty good. I mean, Apex packs is like, so I don't know. I never buy any, but it's like whatever. I could really care about that. Now, let me get back to the thing that they should add into it. I think that will save Apex. I think if they add crossplay would be one of the things that save them from the grace, because Apex was like popular at first and then it kind of died down because they didn't add a lot of more content. But if they add this, then it's gonna put their popularity up back there and their player numbers up there, because I know some people just stopped playing Apex because people just didn't like it and they just like It's not popular. It's kind of like they don't like people don't like the concept, and I could understand that they don't like choosing a legend and stuff. But I like this concept, and I think if they try to listen to other people who don't like the game, and like try to make people like the game more than what the people don't like. It's hard to explain, but that's why Apex should do, and just like add weekly updates, add new guns and stuff like I have said like 100 times before. And that's how I think Apex is should had revived themselves, like they should reverse. Now I don't think Apex is dying, but I think it's in trouble, and I think they just need to fix themselves up. Now this is a quick commentary, and thank you for listening, guys. Don't forget to sub and like. That will help me a lot, and enjoy this video. Peace.